Hi everybody, welcome back. Suzanne Lyons here. This is tip number 10, which is 110 tips we've done, yahoo, in the past year. For those of you who are turning in for the first time, I'm a film producer with Snowfall Films, and worry not, because all of these tips are on the archives. Anthony Gomez has put them for me on all the archives, so you've got them there forever. Watch them again and again. This last series has been all about social media, and I've learned so much myself, because this is an area that I am fairly new to and wanting to learn more. So I hope you've enjoyed what I've offered over these last 10 weeks because it's been fun doing the research to kind of bring this information to you. It's been a joy, actually. And like I said, I have learned so much over this time. And I've also want to thank Anthony for sharing with us the importance of setting up your YouTube channel. Melinda Augustina, who was with us, shared about creating your strategy and talked to us a lot about the importance of keywords. We also had Leslie McManus, who was here and talked about setting up your website, which I thought was brilliant. I shared with you little bits about Gary Vaynerchuk's book and about how it's important to start with your passion and kind of go from there when you're generating all of your online networking and marketing. I also talked a little bit about, Neil Patel's article, 7 tips to blogging, or why blogging is still so very important, and the importance of staying, of kind of doing a multimedia platform in the sense of blogging in addition to everything else. I had really, really great fun, with kind of sharing all of this with you, as well as the interviews that I did for my book, Indie Film Producing, The Craft of Low Budget Filmmaking. I interviewed some great people. I shared last week with you a couple of paragraphs from some of the different producers in there who generated thousands and thousands and thousands, in one case millions actually, of fans in order to self-distribute or in order to raise money for their film projects. So we've touched on a fair amount of stuff. However, what I wanted to do this week, what I want to leave you with in this tip number 10, is that in all my research, I have become a fan of Jeff Bullas. His blog, it's just amazing. And one of the things that he did in his blog was 50 social media marketing tips and tactics. I think it was absolutely fantastic. And what he talks about a lot are areas that I didn't get a chance to touch on. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and so many more. He shares, once again, about the importance of social media platforms. It's not just going out and being in one area. The multimedia platforms for social media. And in his article, I just want to read a little tiny bit. Just let me find it. In his 10 tips, how he kind of starts sharing a little bit about it is, I just thought it was kind of fun. I just want to share it with you guys. People watch YouTube videos because they are entertaining, educational, and just plain funny. Viewers turn to your SlideShare account and take the time to view a presentation because the content is compelling. LinkedIn works well for personal branding because you are providing answers to your peers' questions in the Q&A sections and providing updates that answer questions, problems, informs, and educate. Twitter teases you to click on links that are engaging, blog posts or news that is topical and timely. The knowledge economy is all about the content. Facebook is where your audience is online, so content needs to be posted and updated to the social giant, ecosystem. The secret sauce, he says, behind his tips, his 50 tips and all the other tips that he offers online, and hopefully the tips that I've offered to you over these past 9 weeks, in addition with my colleagues who've come in to share with you, is that it allows you to create a social media synergy that totals a sum far greater than the individual parts and provides substance, endurance, and longevity to your online presence. So I just thought that was a fun way to kind of just wrap things up for you, sharing a little bit about Jeff's Bullas's blog and his 50 tips and just how he kind of sums it up. I thought was a perfect way to sum up these last 10 weeks. And I hope you've enjoyed these last 10 weeks learning about social media, and hopefully, we've gotten some great tips and techniques and suggestions and strategies on how to expand your knowledge and how to expand your presence online. So it's been a great joy for me to bring this to you, and I've really enjoyed gaining the knowledge that I have, just even for myself personally, in being able to use this to expand my presence online as well. So I truly look forward to seeing you the next time for the next 10 tip series. So in the meantime, have a great week, have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday.